Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Today we're doing the Buried City mission on Mars, and I'm going to talk about weapon manufacturers in this game. This is something new to the game ever since, I think, Taken King. It might have been in the House of Wolves, I'm not sure, but it's a relatively new thing to the game that I really don't think that developers are using to its full potential. So before the game got all updated and completely renovated, the weapons were all unique weapons. They weren't made by a certain manufacturer, even though like some of them would say like Suros on them or something, but they weren't actually they weren't considered a Suros weapon. Now, when you go onto the weapon screens in the bottom right corner, if it's a special make of a weapon, it will say the weapon manufacturer's name down there. So in this video, I'm using a Hake sniper rifle and a Hake assault rifle, and these are just two of the ones that I got from the gunsmith. But my original weapons too, they're both Hake as well. I've got the deal breaker assault rifle, which is a Hake assault rifle, and I've got the next big thing shotgun, which is also a Hake shotgun, and they're both legendaries. So there's all different kinds of rarities of weapons in this game that are all made by a certain weapon manufacturer. If you want to see a little bit more about the deal breaker and the next big thing, that'll be the first link in the description. I did a little review on both of the weapons. But the weapons in this game, they're super they're all under a certain manufacturer, but they're not using that to their advantage. Like Destiny isn't really doing what most other games do with that. Take Borderlands, for example. In Borderlands, there's like tons of different weapons manufacturers. There's TDR and Jacobs and all these different kinds of weapons, and each weapon has its own specific weapon trait. Like a Jacobs weapon is always, like 90% of the time, is going to be a one-shot kill because they're so powerful, but at the same time they're so slow. Now, what's cool about Borderlands and the weapon manufacturers in Borderlands is that you can get like pieces of armor or whatever, like not armor, but like class items. And when you get your class item or your personalization item or whatever, when you get those things and you put them on your character, a lot of them affect what weapons you use. And there's some of them that give you even better damage if you're using all Jacobs and stuff. Like it's made like so you're supposed to be you're supposed to honor one certain weapon. Instead of jumping between weapons, you're supposed to pick a weapon that you like and then stick with that weapon, and you get rewarded for doing that. And you get in that game, you get rating for each different type of weapon, and each different manufacturer generally makes a different type of weapon. So you really get rewarded for using a certain type of weapon in that game, and I think that's what Destiny should be doing as well. If I'm using all Hake, I should be able to get like some kind of bonus. I should have a reputation for Hake arms or something, and they're gonna send me like free shit whenever I do something at certain points, just because I'm using their weapons all the time. Like, say I use their weapons for like 5 hours straight or something. That's pretty low. But say I use their weapons for like 24 hours straight in game. I'm using only Hake weapons for 24 hours. I should get some kind of crazy bonus. They should send me like some legendary or exotic Hake weapon and say, you're our biggest fan or something. Take this weapon because you're really using our stuff and you're really promoting our weapons. That's how it should really be. Like, they should really have certain things where it's focused on a certain weapon manufacturer. Same as these new class items. I'm not sure, not the class items, but the artifacts, I think they're called. The artifacts, you should be able to get artifacts that affect which weapons you're using, like a Hake crystal or something, I don't know, that makes your Hake weapons better. So if you're using Hake weapons, you're going to have an easier time or something. And it's just like, it should be more focused on certain weapon manufacturers other than just using your legendary and exotic stuff. You should be able to focus on a certain weapon manufacturer and use their stuff all the time and then get rewarded for that. It shouldn't just be like, I'm always using Hake, but I don't get anything for it. Why did they have to put in these weapon manufacturers into the game if they're not going to do anything with it? Yes, I know that it categorizes them all, and generally, like, the Hake assault rifles are all like realistic assault rifles, like today's realistic assault rifles. They're not like laser rifles, and they're pretty slow fire rate and they're pretty high damage. That's basically what you have with a Hake assault rifle. So why can't I just be like, that's how it's kind of split up. Like a Suros is usually really fast firing, like that's generally how they're all split up. You can pretty much tell what the weapon is going to be just by its name, but it should be rewarding you for using a certain type of weapon. This is the biggest thing that I keep coming back to, and it would make so much more sense. You should be able to get class items that like boost something if you're using all Hake weapons or something, or like, or just certain boosts or something where you can get a boost and it just increases whatever on your Suros weapons or your Hake weapons or your whatever other else weapons. And if you're using a certain weapon like that, then you're getting an extra added bonus to it. Maybe like even add an extra little spot that you can put something on your character, like a weapon manufacturer's, I don't know, like a weapon logo or something, like sponsorship. So you're like, it's technically like you're sponsored by the weapon manufacturers, so you're using their weapons only. And as long as you're sponsored by them, as long as you hold that sponsorship, it's on your character, and you like have like some kind of tag on your character or something saying that you're sponsored by them or whatever. Especially in the Crucible, it would make sense that Crucible fighters would have sponsors, and the sponsors would be weapon manufacturers. So you'd think that in the Crucible, you could be able to throw on a sponsorship, get a sponsorship from one of these weapon manufacturers, and only use their weapons, and you get bonuses to their weapons while you're sponsored by them. So that would be really cool. I hope they utilize this weapon manufacturers thing to the greatest in future updates. I really hope they get something like that going. It would be very, very cool. If you agree with me, hit that like button, and if you don't agree with me, comment down below why you don't agree with me, and let's talk about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Make sure you share this video with all your friends so they can enjoy it. Subscribe for more daily gaming goodness, because we've got like 2 more videos of Destiny Week, maybe 3 more videos of Destiny Week, and then we're all wrapped up for Destiny Week, and we're going to get into the very, very cool special event this weekend, which is going to be on something that it is a little bit outdated, but it's not so outdated. It's part of it is outdated, but part of it hasn't come out yet. So there's another little hint at what the special event is this weekend. If you can guess what it is, comment down below what you think it is, and I'll see you guys on the weekend, or probably even today again, because I'm going to be making like 2 or 3 more videos today. So see you later.